Alright, this is our third and final video for this unit, and this one just simply talks about trends in the periodic table, and we've touched on this earlier in the year, so hopefully it is a review for most of you. Alright, ionization energy. This is how much energy is required to remove a valence electron from an atom to form an ion. If you remember, the valence electron is the electron in the outermost shell, and this tells you how easy or hard it is to remove that valence electron. In general, atoms with low ionization energies do not bind their electrons very tightly and are therefore very reactive. So they kind of go hand in hand. If they easily lose their valence electrons, they're very reactive. So if you look here, the trend would be that it's going to increase in difficulty to get those electrons off. And doesn't that make sense if you look right here that the noble gases would be the highest because they are very unreactive. So it's going to be very hard. It's going to require a lot of energy to make it into an ion. Okay, atomic size is often described in terms of radius of the atom. Atomic radius is going to be this distance right here from the center of the nucleus, right in here, from the center of the nucleus to the outer edge of the atom. So this distance here to the very outside. Okay, here's a picture of the trends for atomic size. So as you can see, as you go down, the size increases, and as you go to the left, the size increases. So this is something you're going to have to remember. The size gets larger as you go down and to the left. Okay, the trends for atomic size. I just showed you this, but I drew the arrow down here at the bottom. The general trend for atomic size is for atomic size to increase from top to bottom and from right to left. Ionic size. The ionic radius. This is when an atom loses or gains electrons and it's already become an ion and therefore it is charged. The size of an atom changes when they become ions. So the atomic size trends is different from this one because now they've become an ion with a charge and the trend is going to be different. The size of an ion is described by the ionic radius instead of the atomic radius. Okay, when atoms lose valence electrons, the ion size decreases. So here the lithium has lost this electron. So do you see how it has become smaller? Okay, when atoms gain an electron, the ion size increases. It makes sense. It logically makes sense that when you add an electron, it's going to get bigger. If you take away an electron, it's going to get smaller. The number of electrons an atom wants to gain or lose equals the oxidation number, which we've talked about many times here. And the general trend here for ionic radius is to increase from top to bottom and from right to left. There's a few exceptions there, but that's the basic trend. All right, so that's it for our notes. This is a very short video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you watch this video, then you need to tell me that, what's the magic word that I can have you put on your Friday quiz? You can put mashed potatoes. All right. Have a great day, guys. Oh, and here, I'll just write it in case you didn't hear me. Mashed potatoes. See you later.